My name is Brittany Williams. How I ended up here at the women's home was I've been in addiction on and off since I was probably 16. I've been through abusive relationships, a failed marriage. Then most recently, me and my husband were actually homeless after I found out I was pregnant. We were in a tent on a riverbank in Claxton for probably 4 or 5 months. About a week before I went into labor with Mason, I had contacted my family and told them that I needed their help, that I didn't have a stable place for Mason to be, and I couldn't do it. I needed their help. So my dad and my stepmother found Lindsey Graham's number and came and picked me and my now husband Chris up one day and said, if you all would like to be the ones to raise your child instead of just having someone raise him for you, then give him a call and see if it's an option for you. So I called Lindsey that night, and me and my husband Chris were at True Purpose the next day. Since I've been in True Purpose at the end of November, right after Thanksgiving, I was married while I was in True Purpose on November 22nd. It has restored relationships like me and my father. He hadn't spoke to me for 3 years before I had reached out to him for help before coming here to the women's home. Now me and him have a relationship like we've never had before. My entire childhood we weren't this close. The same with my mom. She wasn't speaking to me, and now I talk to her almost daily. Since being here, I don't even know who I am now. This is not a Brittany that I've ever known. I was angry, I was mad, I hated the world pretty much. Now I'm more focused on pleasing God instead of pleasing everyone else. I want to do what will please Him. I've become someone that people enjoy being around instead of it being a dread. When I look into the future, what I like to see is owning our own home, having all of our kids, having an actual job. I plan on going back to school first to become an x-ray or an ultrasound tech, and then later on I'm going to go back and get my RN. And the same for my husband. He wants to find a trade as well. I see us just actually being contributing members of society instead of what we were.